All right, YouTube, 16 Fogger back with another freaking exciting video. Doing the work sharpener system this day today. Comes in this nice little carry case. I bought the expanded pack, so it was $115, well, plus tax, whatever, 120 bucks. You can get the base kit for like under $60. The expanded kit comes with this, you got your leather, and then you got a little ceramic stone there for doing serrated knives, the leather strop on there. Then it comes with the more aggressive grit. This here has 220, 320, and 400 stones on there. The one that comes with the base kit has the 600, 800, and then the ceramic stone. So that's what you get in the base kit, plus the actual unit itself. The expanded kit comes with these two extra pieces here. This is the base. Then you just put your tower in it. That just sticks in. And this is the tool holder, which has this piece of cardboard in there, and it says to keep the cardboard in there when you're not using it to help prolong the rubber. Little tip with the tool holder, this thumb screw, you really got to crank it down when you put a knife in there, because the coarser the grit you use, the knives will move in the holder. Would have been nice if they would have figured out a way to put a cam lock on rather than this thumb screw. Cam lock, I think, would have worked a lot better, in my opinion. But hey, whatever, it works good. It works better than that other crappy thing. So what I'm going to do today here for you is, well, my little paring knife, I got that done yesterday. Got all the dings out of the blade. Worked on this for probably 25 minutes to get it all a nice smooth edge on there and get all the freaking dings out. This thing is sharp as hell. And then I also sharpened up this cheap Chinese knife here. They're both of them are hair shaving sharp, so that's freaking awesome. I suppose if I would have taken more time, I probably could have got a little mirror edge on the edge, but you know, whatever. I just want knives that are sharp. So what I'm gonna do today here, I got 3 knives for my mother. This one here, as you can see, has got a big old ding in it, and this blade is freaking shot. So I'm gonna mount this up. I think I'm gonna start with the 320. Still haven't used the 220 yet. Try the 320 and see how that how it comes along. I don't know if I'll be able to get enough material off to get that freaking ding out of there or not, but we shall see. So let me mount her up. Oh, I gotta set my phone down. Oh. All right. Yeah, this thumb screw, you really have to reef this sumbitch down. Otherwise, see how Knife will move. All right, and then using your, can you see what I'm doing here? I can't see. So I'm going to go 320. This just sticks up in here. Let's see, I'm going to assume the angle's 20 degrees. Let's see here. Well, let me mark it with the marker to be sure. All right, so I'm just gonna all right. So it looks like I'm gonna drop that down a little bit, maybe to 19 degrees. A little more down to 18. This goes from 15 degrees to 30 degrees. These are 5-degree increments, and then these are individual degrees in between them. Still looks like too much of an angle. Or, I mean, not enough. Or one or the other. Drop down a little bit more. I can't imagine this have a 15-degree angle on it. See, when I get up here, I'm not getting that much. Oh, and you adjust your stroke length with these little washers here. These little rubber washers. Gonna run that right on down. Run these down. I mean, once you get the hang of it, these are really kind of unnecessary anyways, but you know, whatever. All right, so I'm gonna rock this thing at what am I at here? I'm at about a little over 17 degrees. So let me work this, and when I change the other stone, or when I go over to run the 400, then we'll be back. See you in a minute there, bitches. Okay, so I've done both sides of it with the 320. That divot there seems to be, let me, it's getting worked out. I mean, the blade itself, the edge on there really sharpened up quick. I mean, that's gonna be nice and sharp. But I think I'm gonna try the 220 just for turds and giggles. See if that'll hog out a little more material. So let me let me zoom back out with the phone here. Set it down. All right. So I'm going to flip it over to 220. just because it's there. Hook it back in there. All right, let's have a go at her. All right, now I'm going to flip her over. Man, it freaking thing's already getting a nice edge on it. Way sharper than it was. All right, here we go. You can see how the knife moves in the mount. I mean, not too bad, but well, I guess for the price of the thing. Yeah, I think a couple more minutes of this and that divot's going to be pretty much all but gone. All right, I'm going to rock this for a little bit. I'll be back. All right, well, I worked the 220 for about 5 minutes each side. That divot there is getting smaller. Where are we at here? That's right under my finger there. But now what I'm going to do is switch back to 320. I'm going to do about 5 minutes each side with 320. Then I'm going to go to 400, and 600, and 800. And so we'll see you in a minute. All right, so now I'm switching over 400. That the little divot keeps getting smaller. I don't think I'm going to get it all out on this sharpening here, but next time I sharpen the knife for it should decide to work it. Well, we'll see what happens, but 400 grit starting now. All right, moving on to the 600 grit. It's coming along quite nicely. That divot in there is still there, but it's getting smaller. See it right there. But it's looking good. Freaking stem to stern. Got a nice edge on it. All right, be back. Okay, I'm moving on to 800 grit now. I've been working at this now for almost 45 minutes. The divot in there, the ding, whatever, is getting smaller and smaller. Oh, there it is. Right there under my fingy. So let me do 800, and then then ceramic, and then the stroke. So, be back. Okay, time to move on to the ceramic stone. It's looking good. That little ding in the blade there. Let's see, where are we at? Right here under my finger. It's getting gone, but it won't be this sharpening. Next sharpening, it'll be totally gone. All right, be back after the ceramic. Okay, now it's time to use the leather. The leather, you just run in one direction. You don't go back and forth with it. So let me set the phone down and we'll get a look in action here. Let's see. Kind of just right like that. As far as I know, I still haven't read the directions. So, and you know, the more you use this, the more you'll become proficient at it. It works really good. I mean, for the money. You can buy an automatic sharpener. I've seen some of them they're quite expensive. So, all right, well, you get the gist of it. Let me run this for a couple minutes and I'll be back. Okay, so it took me just about an hour to do this knife. Turned out really good. There's the, come on, focus. Let me zoom in on this. Or zoom out, whatever. All right, let's find that. There's that divot in the blade there. I mean, it's way less than it was before. But this, it's sharp as hell now. It's really sharp. Still getting the hang of the tool, but as you can see, now, if I would have just started out with a 220, I could have shaved about 10 minutes off the time because I spent 10 minutes with that 320 first going on there. If I would have started out with a 220, could have shaved some time off of there. But, hey, you know, all in all, that's a freaking really nice edge, man. It could get polished up a little bit more, but you know what? Screw it. For now, that's good enough. You can see it looks pretty rough right there. But it's not. It's hair shaving sharp. So, all right. So now what I'm going to do is I got two more of her knives. These ones here are only going to need the 600, 800 because they don't really. I used the marker, put a mark on there, but the edges are in good shape. On both of these. These are both American-made knives. I think this is Chinese right here. This one's got like a micro edge on the blade. So, but I'll do them. I'll report back on you. Now, one more quick thing here. When you're using knives with narrow blades, you got to make sure that you have them out far enough from the mount. Otherwise, if you put them in too far, you'll hit the mount, as you can see. And he said, so you gotta with skinny blades, you gotta run them out so that your stone's not hitting there. So, all right, I'll be back. I'll report back on how these went, and that'll be it. See ya, bitches. All right, so I got the other two knives done. I didn't take near as much time on them as I did this knife, and they're not near as razor sharp, but they still got a good edge on them. This one I did at 20 degrees, 600, 800, and then just the ceramic. I didn't use the leather on there. This knife here, I did at 30 degrees, and the tip from here to here, I had to use 220 stone to get that down, so that the edge could get cut. Turned out good. Probably could go over the whole thing again, like at 25 degrees, and just start working that angle. But it's this one's pretty sharp, so just gonna leave that one go like that. The next, if I ever sharpen these again, then I'll work at them, you know, at a different angle. Start, you know, like I say, go down to 25. But I'd have to run 220 on this whole thing at 25 degrees to cut that edge into there. So, but anyways, other than that, this freaking thing, man, works nice. I probably would recommend, I mean, if you got a bunch of knives, I would recommend getting the kit that has the more coarse stones in there, because I've had to use these more than I anticipated. But other than that, man, you just start using it, and it does a hell of a good job. So just got to take your time, get used to it, and then you can speed things up. But that's it, man. So that's the what the hell's this thing even called again? The Work Sharp Sharpener System. All right, that's it. See ya, bitches.